Well, they're finally here, the Apple AirPods. Before they even came out, they were causing a bunch of controversy online. They definitely have a polarizing look, but the real question is, how well do they work? That's what we're here to find out. Here is what comes in the box. You get yourself a little bit of product literature, charging cable, but no USB wall adapter, just so you know. And then of course, the AirPods themselves, which will come packed in their case. And ours did have a little bit of charge on them. Charging cases like this are just par for the course. Everything that we've reviewed so far in a truly wireless earbud comes with a case that has to charge them up. And that's because there's not a lot of room for a battery inside the earbud. What's different here though is that this case is a lot more compact. So it's going to be a little bit easier to carry. It's got a little LED indicator there for you, and there's actually a little Bluetooth pairing button on the back in case you need to pair to more than one device. So let's address the elephant in the room. The AirPods look nothing like what we've seen from the competition. They're not an in-ear bud. They're an ear pod with a big antenna coming off of each one. And let's be honest, they look kind of funny. I mean, you've got this big stick coming out of your ear. Is that what you want? I don't know that for sure, but what I will tell you is that this big antenna here makes a huge difference in the most important element of a wireless earbud: connectivity. These hold their connection better than anything we've tested before. And not only that, the wireless range on these is absolutely incredible. With line of sight, I was able to get almost 150 feet away from my phone before the audio signal dropped out. Now, if you go around the corner, that goes out the window. You really have to have line of sight. But the point is, you're never gonna have a problem with losing the signal when you shove your phone in your pocket or your backpack. And that's been a big problem with these kind of devices so far. There are also some pretty cool convenience features going on here. Let's say I'm listening to some music and I decide to pull the earbuds out. Not only does the music pause, but the AirPods power down so they're not using battery anymore. Pop them back in, they power up immediately, there is zero delay in connection, and if you were listening to music before, it's going to resume. There's also some Siri integration to some extent. I can tap either AirPod and she'll pop up. What time is it? Okay, so that's helpful. I can also use it for phone calls. For outgoing calls, I can just tap and place a phone call through Siri, or if one comes in, she'll announce the call and I double tap to answer the call. Unfortunately, some of that doesn't work for other apps. For instance, if I'm listening to Spotify, I can't advance the track or pause using Siri. I have to go in and use it on my phone. But it does work to some extent with Apple Music. There's also a microphone in each of these AirPods, which actually came in convenient earlier. After a 1-hour phone call, one of them lost power, the other kept the phone call going. So they work independently of each other. You can assign left or right mic if you want to, but I can't imagine why you'd want to do that. Call quality about what you would expect from an Apple EarPod. Sound quality as well, just like an earpod, and I'm not really surprised or disappointed by that. It's pretty much what I expected. The bass is definitely fine. The treble is a little bit crispy, but not exactly high quality or accurate, and the mid-range is just kind of not there. But that's what you get with the earpod. What really makes a difference here is that these work so well at their intended wireless purpose. Look, Apple wasn't the first to the market with a wireless earbud, nor are these the best sounding wireless earbuds out there, but Apple got it right where everybody else has faltered, and that is wireless connectivity. Not only do they have an amazing wireless connection to your phone or your Mac or whatever, but they also connect very well to each other. There's no balance issues, there's no dropped signal, they just work perfectly. And to me, that's a huge win and worth the investment of $150 to get your hands on these things.